right, guys, let's go ahead and finish up these Unit 2 notes. This is our last page. So we've been talking a lot about human populations and carrying capacity. So in the last set of notes, we looked at a graph in which we were trying to determine how we close that gap between human population growth and the carrying capacity of the environment. We know that it is difficult to determine the carrying capacity for humans. It is difficult to determine the carrying capacity for humans. If you look at this, guys, this is basically showing what's impacting all of this carrying capacity and population losses. We have starvation. So do we have enough food? Do we have food scarcity, or do we have food abundance? Accidents, pollution. This is going to be a huge one that we'll talk about later. Old age. We know that people are living longer because of betterments in healthcare. Disease, obviously right now we're in a massive pandemic, so that's going to cause an impact as well. And predation, not so much for humans, but for animals. Okay, so this right here, guys, I want you to focus on. Why is it difficult to determine the carrying capacity for humans? And I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to put a big star next to this because this will be a question on your test. Okay? Why is it difficult to determine the carrying capacity for humans? Well, let's look at this. Let's say you want to eat a banana for breakfast. Well, where would you go get a banana? And you're thinking the grocery store. Okay, well, how did that banana get to the grocery store? Do we grow bananas here in Texas? Do we have the right climate for bananas? So we have to import that good to our environment. We import things beyond what is available to us. And that is what is allowing us to grow beyond our boundaries right now. So humans import things. Humans import things beyond our immediate environment. And when we do that, it allows us to grow beyond our boundaries. So that is how we are able to exceed the carrying capacity, at least right now. We don't know if that's going to be sustainable forever. Most likely not. But this is how we are avoiding that at the moment. Okay? All right, so these right here are models. And these models are showing us population growth. Okay? So, in the first model, we can see that here's our carrying capacity, and this population growth has become increasingly steady. So right here, we have zero growth. Okay? So growth becomes zero when K is reached. Remember, K is carrying capacity. Okay? Now, if you notice right here, this is much different from this. Okay? This is a much sharper turn. This is more gradual. Okay? So here, it starts to taper off. And becomes constant. So this eventually does become zero as well, but it's a more gentle slope. All right, now this one we've seen before. Here we have, when this goes above carrying capacity, what do we call that? Well, remember, we call that an overshoot. And what happens after an overshoot? You have massive death. Okay? But you can also have a quick recovery, depending upon how readily resources are. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of our notes for Unit 2. Good luck on the test, and please let me know if you need any help.